Yup, real street sessions back at it again. Yo, sorry about the last video. I just dropped. People so stupid. I had like an audio problem. I even watched it, uploaded it, watched it, and for some reason, audio cut out like at 17 minutes and some change. So it was like a 26-minute video. So I literally had to like cut it short. I did not, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not want to go back and fake react. A reaction is only genuine the first time. How can I genuinely give you guys a real reaction, a fake one? Like for the you feel me? So that's why I was like, I'm gonna cut a loss, I'm gonna take a L and just cut 10. I went ahead and edited it and like took off. That's why it abruptly stops and it doesn't do the full entire song. So I apologize about that. I made sure that this video, we are back on track. So real street sessions. I literally just got done uploading People So Stupid, and immediately I got another request. Shout out to Gears 101. You know who you are. I'm doing shout outs, like I said, and I owe a lot more shout outs. I need to do more. But this is specifically, actually, Gears 101 asked me to do more than one video. So right now I'm just, starting off with the first one, Fake Woke. And here we go. We're just going to dive straight into it.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb.
That wasn't even a rhyme scheme or like a bar. That was just facts. Like, I don't even care if that didn't rhyme. Yo, Cardi B is the role model for little girls, and we got people pushing street bars and drugs at the top 10, top 1, top 5, top 5 of the Billboard who are pushing street drugs. But if he mentions anything, he could get killed for it. Yo, that's tough. Tom, I had a little conversation with a few of the comments, and yeah, I'm not treading lightly no more. If I lose some subscribers, I hope I don't. I have loved every single person who's been in the chat and subscribed so far, but if I lose some subscribers by being a little too real and transparent in how I feel, because I agree with, like, so far pretty much 99.999% of what Tom is saying, I'm sure he had to lose some people on the way too, but I hope I don't. Everybody here has been so fucking great. This is awesome. Anyways, let's dive back in. Let me start this over. That was a punchline that didn't even rhyme. That was just fucking facts.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it because you...
Listen. I got to speak on this. I spoke on this on the last one about, literally, I just, on People So Stupid, I just talked about how easy it is to get a gun. Like, I carry my medical backpack with me everywhere I go. So I have a concealed carry license. So this is my fashionable save a life bag. So I keep like all my medicines and paperwork, hospital paperwork and shit like that in there. But everywhere that I go, it's easier to get a gun than it is to get, whatever. And I keep it holstered and blah, blah, blah. But this is not like a flex. This is just, it's so easy to get a gun. And I carry this with me everywhere I go. It's on my back. So when I'm at Walmart, when I'm at blah, 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 or if I'm in an area that I might not feel comfortable in, I'll keep it on my hip as an open carry. But I can conceal carry it too. But I keep all my, my medications for my health problems. But he's speaking facts. Yo, it's easier to get a gun it's so much easier to get a gun. And this is like the third reaction where I've heard it's so much easier to get a gun. You can get a gun way easier than it is to sneak a doobie on a plane. You can get a gun way easier than it is to, whoop-de-woo. And now he's talking about, Eminem is one of the most best rappers alive when it comes to bars and all of that. But when it comes to speaking the truth, Tom MacDonald is the #1 rapper about telling you it is what it is. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but facts does not care about your feelings. It's true. And I noticed why he brought up Eminem talking about not voting for Trump. A lot of people look up to Eminem, and if he doesn't vote for Trump, then guess what? A lot of people who look up to Eminem, or a lot of people who are blinded by music, look up to these artists. A lot of these people who follow Eminem, you feel me? You catching my drift? They're gonna follow in Eminem's footsteps and be like, I don't want to vote for Trump. Not that I'm saying voting for Trump is the right choice or the wrong choice, but me personally, I personally don't feel like we need a president. So at this point, I feel like if there is going to be a president, Tom MacDonald for president. I'm just saying. It couldn't hurt. It really couldn't hurt.
Job, then purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, because you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children, we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now. The planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood...
Oh, stopping it right there. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, that's facts. Even the way, like my little story in a couple videos back, I was talking about living in a certain area and living in the ghetto and blah, 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 and getting tattoos and doing the gangsta life, doing the rap music, and really living like that life, like selling drugs, doing the wrong thing, blah, blah, blah. I was still looking like this. I can walk into Target or Starbucks or somewhere where it's like, oh my God. And like, I still get, and it's true, guilty by association. But for me, it's different. It's 50-50 for me. It depends on where I go because of the way I look. And like, if I wear a wife beater, like, then you can see a little bit more, but like, 50-50 for me. If I go somewhere, they treat me differently, guilty by association. And then I'm also on the flip side of the coin, guilty by association by looking like a gangbanger or a thug. So it's like one or the other for me. So it's like, for me, it doesn't matter which side of the coin it lands on. I can flip a quarter and it's like, you're going to get judged for this. You're going to get judged for like, someone's going to look at me like I'm about to rob them, or I'm guilty because I'm white and it's by association, or both. That's an interesting one. I ain't going to go into storytelling, but went to a quick trip. Yeah. One of those coin landed straight like this, not on either side. It was like they were confused. They were like, yo, this white dude looks like, but he talks like he's very kind. So you see where I'm going? He had no idea. He was like, man, you talk like you don't belong in your skin. You're so, and that's called programming. They teach us how to crawl and blah blah blah, but when we get older, they want us to sit down and shut up, just like Tom said. That's called being programmed, my guy. And people are programmed to judge you, and it's crazy because I get judged all the time. It's either I'm as guilty by association for being white, or I'm guilty by association for the way that I look, based off of blah blah blah. So it looks like I'm either gonna rob someone, or I'm either guilty because I look like I'm a part of the bandwagon of white people, whatever that means. Shout out Tom for president.
system wants adults to sit down and shut
up.
Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need the chains. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. The race.
You were the GOAT. You were the GOAT. Boy, bro, this right here, this phone, this iPad, this MacBook, this other iPhone, all these phone, whatever it is, Android, doesn't matter, the phone, the devices, they literally box us in our brain that we don't even realize that we are in a cage. We're in a cage. We don't even know it. We are being literally branded. We're literally being branded. We are fucking branded since birth. Why do you think we have a social security number? Do you know what that number is? Do you even know what a social security number is? It's not to get money. It's not to identify who you are. A social security number is the number to your personal treasury account. If you file a UCC-2, that is a document that gives you full access to your treasury account. The government gives every single person an identification number. That's your birth certificate. Your birth certificate, you don't have to sign. The hospital forces you to sign it. This is why a lot of people have births at home. And if you don't, nowadays, if you have a birth from home, and I'm getting way off track, but this is down to realizing we're in a cage. And it's backed by, he mentioned, by slavery. See, back in the day, up till now, slavery was literally by chains. Now it's digitized. So we went from chained slavery to monetization slavery. It's slavery by work with getting paid for it with fake currency because real money is gold. Filing a UCC-2 will allow you to withdraw all of your money that you are worth. You are given a certain amount of money / you are worth a X amount of money when you are born. And that government gives you that XYZ percentage based off of, I don't know what kind of calculations, but to get to the point, if you pull out your birth certificate, it's literally a bank note. Read the bottom. It's a bank note. It's not a birth certificate. It's a bank note. You want to talk about some Illuminati shit, some real government shit? Let me spit some facts. Let me continue this video, and I'll put on just a video of me talking about the Illuminati and diving deep. But your birth certificate is literally a bank note. It's about how much you are worth to the government because they value you over your life, meaning how long do they think you're going to live? 20, 30, 40 years? How much tax money are you going to generate for our government in 40 years? So they evaluate that, and they make you sign a birth certificate, which is considered a bank note, and they attach your social security number, which is a treasury account. All that money and tax money goes into the treasury account. And that's when you file your taxes. That's how they figure out where the money goes and where it comes and how much to give you. If you do not have full control of that, which you do not at birth, when you sign your birth certificate, you create all these accounts that you don't have control over. Well, if you sign a form, type in UCC-2. It's a form you can fill out online. It gives you full access to your account, which means you don't have to have an attorney that's going to tell you and fight for you, and the judge is going to tell you no. So if you fill it out for yourself and submit it online, that gives you full access to your account, and you can withdraw all your money at one time. But if you do it, you're in some deep shit. It's not breaking the law. You'll just have a lot of people trying to throw you in jail, and you can't get out. I know one guy who is in jail right now, and he's not an illegal alien, meaning like he wasn't born outside of the country. He filed a what's it called? He filed a affidavit of status, which means you give away your citizenship. He was born here. So if you denounce your citizenship and you file an affidavit of status, remember this, or rewind it, affidavit of status. You can do this at any courthouse in any city of any state of any part of America. Affidavit of status. This is what people call a sovereign citizen. It means you denounce your citizenship. Well, if you're born here and you denounce your citizenship, where are they going to deport you? You're born here, bruh. So are they going to deport you to a country where you don't belong? Nope. You just now, all of a sudden, don't have an identification card. You don't have a driver's license. You don't have a social security number. You don't have a treasury account. You don't have any of these numbers that identify you as a digital, physical slave to the government. You are identified by 5 different numbers or identification cards. I said all that to say, sorry guys, I said all this to say, this is a whole different rabbit hole. You have no idea who you're talking to. I know some shit. Okay. We're at 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and dive back in. We're literally in a cage, social media wise. We don't even know it. I dare everyone. Actually, I don't. But if you were to dare everybody to take a week break off of their phone, everybody would probably puke from withdrawal.
Privilege, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they'd need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know.
What I say, facts don't care about your fucking feelings. Oh, what did I say? What did I say?
They won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake, woke, same old safe zones. They so fake, woke, facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home.
That's fucked up. That's me, bro. I know you're not talking shit about me. I'm just saying I work from home, so I hardly leave. I work from home. I literally work from home. I'm a content creator and I work from home as well. And I make music from the house and I take it to the studio. I work from home. And then I slap my music on the way back. I'm feeling attacked. Whatever.
Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives...
Hey, big facts, Tom. Yo, we gotta petition this shit. Tom for president. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that we just don't like. Speech that we don't like, deal with that shit. Hate speech is like literally calling someone out and like talking some shit. But speech that we don't like, yo, get it, Tom?
The mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first.
Oh my god, bro. Order some food or call the cops and see who reaches you fucking first. Yo, hey, I'm like halfway joking. Here in the future, after I'm done reacting to a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to catch up on, I really will. I'll get my phone, my iPad Air and my iPhone Air, and I will call 911 and saying, I'm having some chest pains, and then on my iPad, I'm gonna DoorDash. No, I'm gonna order some pizza, and I'll make it a decent order. I'll order like 3 Domino's. We're gonna do Domino's versus 911. Future video. We're gonna test this out. Hey, and on top of that, that's true. Talking about how he was saying like, they want white versus black versus the political, we're all divided, but they all hate us and treat us the same. There's like no division. Nah, yo, we're all equal. Oh, Black Lives Matter is what he's talking about too. He's like, we're all treated the same. Like government wise, we're all treated the same. Yo, doing reactions to this music is a different, like, I couldn't imagine reacting to, let's say, like an industry rapper, like, I don't know, Lil Wayne. I'd be like, oh, that's a good bar. You see the metaphor that he used, and then move on, right? This is different. Like, what I'm reacting to is like something I can actually conversate about, agree with, and then like, now what? Like, shit, this is truth. Damn. Tom is on that gas. Heavy foot on the pedal.
Ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so
Wordplay, my guy, Tom. Oh my God, Tom. Bro, you gotta chill out. Tom. Chill. I got my backpack right here. We're all sober though. I'm just playing. I like to joke, so don't take me seriously. I'm just trying to like give you guys the best entertainment as possible. But yo, he's spitting some serious facts. We literally divide us ourselves because we're programmed since birth. We are programmed since birth. And when you finally wake up, you get called crazy.
First, segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old, same so.
Pull up that shiesty.
Fake woke. Don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it.
Should I even speak on that? Yo, that's a very good analogy. Trying to make peace with violence. That ain't working. That's like trying to sleep with a whole football team, trying to be a virgin. Get out there, Tom. Damn. I don't even know like how to react to this shit anymore. Every video is different, but it's so incredibly factual. How much ammunition does this guy have? I seen he had like 7, and I think shorts count too, because I know whenever you upload a short, that counts as a video. But it said he had like 700 and something videos. My channel right now only has like, what, 17, 18? How the fuck am I supposed to catch up? At least 3 or 4 a day for me. Damn.
Don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. Every politician is bought, is purchased. But it doesn't really matter. Everything else does. I mean, we have no choice. It's worthless. If you got mental problems, you're labeled as crazy.
Let them make praying a microaggression. Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness.
Big facts. People sin every single day on purpose and they know it, and then they pray and they're like, hey, please forgive me. If you are sorry about something, you genuinely repent and you do not repeat that problem. That's what sorry means. When people continuously do something over and over and they apologize for it, that's not an apology. That's buying themselves more time with you to repeat the same fuckery because you're buying it. And he's basically saying you're cheating God by asking for forgiveness just so you can get ahead. Well said. He doesn't trust any man that bleeds for a week. Nah, he's just kidding, no. But everything else he has said is right. And you can bleed for a week. It just depends how many drops of blood. Metaphor though. Yo, this is crazy. You know, I'm glad my videos are getting this long. I don't want no 11-minute reaction. That ain't no reaction. That's just watching the video.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old, same songs. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings.
Once again, Tom, get out there, brother. Get out there, brother. Tom for president. Tom for president. Hey, check it out. Shout out for Gears 101 for putting me on this song. There's so many songs. I mean, eventually I would have got to them all, but you know, just for trying to get along with every single person, which I don't have to try. You guys are amazing. I never had so much. Honestly, my family is so dysfunctional. Like, you guys feel like more of a family than I ever had, besides obviously my own wife and my children. But like, when it comes to this type of shit, I ain't never had so many people that I've never met face to face, and I'm barely even able to keep up with the comments. Like right now, my screen is literally filled. I'm gonna pull my phone upside down, but YouTube comments just left and right, left and right. YouTube comments, it says +9, 24. Like for the last 5 days, I can't keep up. I'll sit here for like 20 minutes, just like saying thank you. Hey, so much love. I love to hear you. I like the way that this and this and this. And I'm like, hey, thank you so much for being supportive. Like, you have no idea how much this means to me. Like, you guys are what is making this happen. Like, I understand people like me, or people like me in the artist perspective, actually making music and doing reaction videos. When it comes to any creating content, whether it's music, reacting, whatever, we wouldn't be in the position we're in if it wasn't for the organic community that we create. And Tom created that community already, and you guys are just being supportive. Thank you once again. Real Street Sessions, Jig the Faded, aka Jeremy and myself, me and myself and I. Back at it like a bad habit once again. You guys enjoy. I'm gonna get on to my next reaction. Peace.